Kaduna State Governor, Uba Sani has demanded the Governor of Plateau State, Mutfwang, to take full charge and direct the operations of security agencies until the suspected killers of 12 persons among the occupants of a 18-seater bus that were traveling from Zaria to Quan Pan local government area of Plateau State for wedding ceremony when group of youths stopped the vehicle at Mangun community in Mangu local government area of Plateau State, mobbed the travelers, with some of the victims burned to death inside the bus while about 11 persons escaped with severe injuries. According to Kaduna State Governor, Uba Sani, in a press release he personally signed and made available on Saturday, he said the criminals must be fished out and dealt with accordingly. He said, "We received with shock and deep sorrow news of the killing of 12 Kaduna State citizens in the troubled Mangun district of Mangu local government, Plateau State. 11 others sustained various degrees of injuries. The innocent travelers met the deaths while traveling to Quan Pan local government of Plateau State for a wedding ceremony. We condemn in the strongest terms these acts of savagery. The criminals must be fished out and dealt with accordingly. We call on security agencies to leave no stone unturned until these criminal elements are hunted down and brought to justice. We must put a stop to the nefarious activities of non-state actors. There is no justification." Head of the Christian Catholic Church, Pope Leo XIV, has appealed to all actors involved in the ongoing war in the Middle East and beyond to end the battles because, according to the Pope, war only amplifies or creates more problems, and no amount of military victory can compensate the pains of mothers, the stolen futures and the fear of children, emphasizing that war does not solve problem. According to Vatican News, Pope Leo XIV appeals for an end to the tragedy of war, especially in the Middle East, and recalls that war only amplifies problems and creates deep wounds without providing lasting solutions. Speaking at the Angelus address on Sunday, the Pope said, "Alarming news continues to arrive from the Middle East, especially from Iran. In this dramatic scenario, which includes Israel and Palestine," continued the Pope, "the daily suffering of the population, especially in Gaza and other territories, risks being forgotten, even as the need for adequate humanitarian aid becomes ever more urgent. Today more than ever, humanity cries out and pleads for peace," he said. The Pope said the cry for peace demands responsibility and reason and must not be drowned out by the roar of weapons or by rhetorical words that incite conflict. We had reported that the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, has commended President Trump of the United States, U.S. over the night attack the U.S. military for the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu has commended President Trump of the United States, U.S. over the night attack the U.S. military for the first time for years carried out on Iranian cities of Fordo, Natanz and Isfahan, saying, like him and President Trump do say that peace comes through strength, the U.S. troops acted with a lot of strength while bombing the nuclear facilities in the 3 cities of Iran. According to the Israel Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, President Trump and I often say, peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace. And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu went further to say that President Donald Trump's bold decision to target and attack Iran nuclear facilities will change history. He added that Israeli troops of Operation Rising Lions are doing amazing things, but the night attacks carried out by the U.S. military troops is an act that America is truly unsurpassed, stressing that no other country on earth could do what America could do. We have reported that the United States, U.S. President Donald Trump has confirmed that the U.S. military troops have attacked nuclear facilities in the Iranian cities of Fordo, Natanz and Isfahan on Saturday night, June 21, 2025, according to U.S. local time of Pacific Standard Time, PST, which was already. United States, U.S. President Donald Trump has confirmed that the U.S. military troops have attacked nuclear facilities in the Iranian cities of Fordo, Natanz and Isfahan on Saturday night, June 21, 2025, according to U.S. local time of Pacific Standard Time, PST, which was already early morning night on Sunday, June 22, 2025 for countries on Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, saying, the US military attacks on Iran was completely successful as White House published photographs of President Trump and his cabinet members said to be watching the US operations in Iran nuclear sites. Although no authority in Iran has issued any statement over the attacks and some of the media in Iran are yet to give update on the conditions of things in the three cities, but an apparent military insider media of Iran Armed Forces, Daily Iran military tweeted that residents in the vicinity of Fordo reported no indication of a major explosion, while also adding that the deputy political editor of Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting, IRIB, was on live TV program in the station saying Iran has already evacuated 3 nuclear sites some time ago. This, Israel Defense Forces, IDF, earlier on Saturday night posted an aerial view recorded video of the Israeli troops bombing a location said to be Isfahan nuclear site facilities.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.